All right, you guys, welcome in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're really paying attention, pay attention to your rising sign. The astrology is keyed into the rising signs, and the energy is of Pluto transiting that first house of Aquarius. If that's where you are, then you're in the right place. Check out your rising sign if this is not your rising sign. Now, this may resonate for a lot of Aquarian suns. I'm an Aquarius Venus, and heck, these readings even resonate for me. So let's see where we're going. If you want to go deeper into the 2026 astrology, there is a link below for my 3-hour workshop on 2026 astrology. I will also mention some of the biggest transits in this reading so we can kind of get a handle on what's going on for Aquarius. All right, let's see what's going on. New moon underneath. Jealousy. What's this? Divine feminine. The truth. And stormy. So you are a truth teller. That Pluto transiting your sign of Aquarius for the next 20 years. That is about long, slow soul growth. Okay. So especially in the department of your identity. And you being a truth teller is upsetting a lot of people. I know you know this already. This is something that is not news to you. I'm doing this reading right around the new moon in Scorpio. And so there might be a lot of introspection right now. The jealousy thing is interesting. I've been getting that card for a lot of air signs. And so I want to, let's see what's going on for my Aquarians. Pluto transiting the first house of Aquarius. We're going to talk about Uranus, your ruling planet. Will be going back into Gemini. And that is trining, right? That is 5th house energy. So there's some really good stuff going on here, especially as it relates to your being able to share your truth, presenting your identity in an authentic way, which is super duper Aquarian. And also in terms of your love relationships, you might have an opportunity for a new love relationship in 2026. And it's only because you're being the most authentic person that you are, right? You have really stepped into your authenticity, or this transit, this period of time could have pushed you into being your most honest self. If you have had things in the past where you were a people pleaser, or, it's dishonest. I mean, it's, no blame, no shame in that game, because that's something that we get taught. But I just feel like you have some kind of renewal here. I will clarify this jealousy card here. All right. Temperance, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the Page of Cups, again, Ace of Swords, and the Devil card here. So there's a lot of anxiety about being your most authentic self. You could be dealing with some kind of situation that is pushing you, maybe a financial situation or a family situation, or something that is pushing you to get real. Get real. All right. Ace of Swords, right there. Justice. Oh my gosh. The Fool. This is a new path, Aquarius. The 10 of Wands. I'm rejecting and letting go a few smart people that I have paid attention to recently talk about letting go as linked to acceptance. There's something about, this is not acceptance, right? This Devil card energy is not acceptance. It's like it's addictions, or it's staying stuck in something that is really covering up your authenticity in some way. The King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. So it's time for you to look at your own belief systems in order to see what's holding you back. What do you believe to be the truth that clearly is not? Okay, that is not. Why is the jealousy card here? That keeps catching my eye. Why is the jealousy card here? And then I see the stormy card too. You tell the truth and things get weird. Okay. Wow. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the Strength card, and the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody might be jealous of your career path, or or you might be jealous of somebody else's career path or something like that. And you might be dealing with a Leo. It's almost like there's mutual, there might be mutual jealousy here. Okay. That Leo thinks you have it easy and you think that Leo has it easy. Okay. Something like that. The new moon in Scorpio is really about going inward. That's when I'm doing this reading. And I'm looking forward into 2026 to ask about what do you need to know about 2026, but also like, how is this energy of all of this astrological alignments with all of the outer planets, the spiritual outer planets, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto, all of them now in 2026 going to be in their new signs, not January 1, but during the course of 2026 going to be in their new signs for the foreseeable future. So Pluto is in your sign of Aquarius for the next 20 years. Okay, maybe 19 years now. We have Uranus is in Taurus right now. It's going to move back into its new sign of Gemini, another air sign. Okay. And then we have Neptune, which is debuting in Aries. Neptune had gone back into Aries last year, had been in Aries, went back, is now back in Pisces. Neptune and Saturn together are going to be in Aries at 0 degrees next February 20th. So that is the beginning of Pisces season. It's right after Aquarius season, right after your season that this is happening. So you're like debuting a new you, or you're debuting a new path, a new direction, one where you can sort of let go of a lot of cares and worries. I feel like someone is jealous of you that you can let go of cares and worries or something like that. And you will be doing that next year. The 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, but this 8 of Swords is curious. So the 8 of Swords, why is the 8 of Swords here? 6 of Cups, the Chariot, 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Okay, I don't think you see this coming. There's a Cancerian. We have Jupiter right now in Cancer. Okay, Jupiter's right now in Cancer, and you have Cancer in the 6th house. So there's something here about your daily routines being expanded. Maybe that's why the business is going so well, or your work is going so well, and other people are jealous of it. There can be that. And, you know, the 6th house about your health and well-being. But Jupiter is moving into Leo next year, and that is in your 7th house. So there's something about a partnership coming in, a love partnership, a partnership changing, expanding. Jupiter loves Cancer. Jupiter's expanded or exalted in Cancer in that 6th house. So there can be a lot of financial. I'm looking at my little thing here. You got Pisces. Okay. So Pisces is in your 2nd house. If you're expanding yourself spiritually, then this has something to do with learning about your worth and value in your life. That's one of the big lessons probably of 2025, but it's a precursor to 2026. Now, this stormy card says there's some stuff that you're dragging with you. There's some stuff you're dragging with you. I'll get back to this in a second. I feel like there's a relationship coming in because this is Cancerian, And you can't drag with you your old habits, your old ways of being. I feel like they didn't work out well, especially if this is the person who's jealous of you is an ex. You may be dealing with someone who has hurt you a lot or something like that. You don't want to drag your preconceived notions or your lens about whether love is good or bad. Like, you don't want to drag that with you into the new year. There's going to be something very meaningful, expansive coming in terms of a love partnership, even a marriage. Okay. Even a marriage. You have, and the fifth house is Gemini. So Uranus and Gemini, Uranus moving into Gemini, that is going to be happening earlier in the year in springtime. And there can be, I'll give you some more dates when we get into the extended. I'll look at my notes a little bit more clearly here, but there's definitely some kind of romantic energy, romantic, sudden shift in your life because Uranus came back into Taurus, and Taurus in that fourth house of yours, right? Yeah. Taurus in the fourth house is about how I feel nurtured and how I feel good. I feel like your previous partner didn't do a good job of that. Maybe they were very, they made you jump through a lot of hoops, or they tried to control you, or they made you feel less than, or something like that. This is now a time when you're really gaining your own power back. And you don't want to drag that less than feeling into the future. This person is realizing that you're not less than. Okay, they're jealous of your situation. Why is the Stormy card here? Like, you're the truth teller. You're a truth teller. We keep getting that. Woo! Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor. Wow. And the Five of Cups. You're kind of, I feel like you have been stopping yourself from really expanding in your career because it was going to upset the other person. If you have done a great thing in your career, if you have really built your career or built your life in a big way, other people feel left out by that. And I feel like for a lot of time, you might have tried to bring people along with you, but you can't make people become abundant or step into lessons that they don't want to step into. You can't make them do that. You can't make them become the better energy that you see inside them. Like, that's really up to them. And so I feel like you might be stepping into being this emperor and really having something in your life that's a wow. It's coming from your authenticity. It's coming from your true authenticity and your telling of the truth. Some kind of truth. What truth are you telling? I'll clarify that too. You might know, but the truth is you are very capable, very creative, very something you've done. You've spent a lot of time building. And I almost get the feeling that this person who's jealous of you, you're making it look easy. You're making it look easy, and they may go away. This person may go away, right? You may be fire sign. You might be Sag, Aries, Leo. Could be trading one fire sign for another, or a Gemini, or a Libra, Cancer. Okay, what's the truth here? Four of Cups, the Moon, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. So you are walking away. You are walking away from a situation where you held yourself back. I feel like you held yourself back so that the other people would feel better about themselves. And it's time to not do that anymore. Like Spirit is saying, it's really time to step into your power here. And I feel like there's a new partner coming in that's going to more accurately reflect. So you might not be holding yourself back in terms of money, but you might have been holding yourself back in terms of your love life, like waiting for someone to figure it out. I don't think they're going to. Okay. I don't think they're going to ever figure it out. And I feel like it's just time for you to be you, for you to be the authentic, wonderful you that you are, and move into 2026 with more moxie is the word I'm getting, with more power. Okay. You could be starting your own business. You could be, I don't know. There's just some kind of shift in energy that you're not holding on to other people's nonsense because they can't figure it out. You're just letting go of that. All right. You're letting go of that. And you know, you might have to do some things for yourself for a little while here, but it's not worth it. And we're in a Scorpio new moon as I'm saying this. And so there's something about it's not worth it. It's not worth it to stay in the stagnation so the other person will feel okay. That's what I'm getting here. And I almost feel like it could be a water sign. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have water energy. We have a lot of trining, right? The Cancer, Jupiter and Cancer. We have the new moon right now in Scorpio. That's the sun, moon, Mercury retrograde, all sitting right there. They're in opposition to Uranus and Taurus. So that's incredible energy. And it's just like, it's giving you a jolt of like, hey, you got to remember who you are. Like, what is going on here? Putting a lot of time and effort into things. Two of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So if you've been putting a lot of time and effort into your work, you may be shifting in 2026 to do things that are more nurturing creatively for you. Maybe that's part of your work, or maybe it isn't. Could be embracing a new love affair, which I feel really strongly is going to come in. The Leo energy is very loud, and it's possible that you have somebody coming from also from a bad situation with another person. The stormy energy feels like if you've had any kind of challenges with money this year, that's over. All right. You're moving in a much better direction. And you might have had some issues around money because of the people around you being stagnant or stuck. It might be time to change that up. Okay. So let's keep going, Aquarius. I'm going to tell you more about the astrology. Like I said, if you want to avail yourself of the 2026 workshop on astrology, you can grab that below. Let's see what you don't see coming, because I feel like there's some parts here that to get you to move into this new path, I feel like we might be missing what that is. Some of you just getting a divorce, maybe that's what this is, that there was a lot of jealousy or something between the two of you. And if you're just getting a divorce or whatever that is, then that is going to be over in 2026. So, all right, let's continue on. There's a link below if you want to go deeper with me. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.